Hey, let's get it, bro. Oh no, my headset's off. Alright, we're good. Thank you. I was so worried. Let's get it, broski. Right after you sent the message on YouTube. Yeah. I've been switching around like every other week. I'll stream on. I'm always streaming on Twitch, but I also try to stream on like YouTube and Facebook too, just to have variety. We're in the snow now, Nick. We're in winter time. Well, I'm not live on Facebook right now. Ooh, follow my new account, Nick. You might not be following it. It's the Yaga_TV, I think.
Excellent work today. Class
I'll send it in
dismissed.
Twitch chat for you. Hold on. Give me a second. I'll send you a link.
Can't say I'm
Make your life
terribly
easier.
fond of all the
But it's
dung
Yaga
in this
TV.
class.
I'll have a picture of me. It's a brand new Facebook one. I just made it a while back. And I just started streaming on it like a month ago, so I haven't really... It's been an experiment more than a thing. That's why I haven't really talked about it. It's like, I'll just try it here and there. I try to post like rails and stuff. How do I share this thing? Invite friends. Copy. There we go. So how do I copy this link? It's not gonna let me post a link in my own chat. Found it? Okay, good. It wasn't letting me post a link.
I take it you're ready to...
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people.
Nice! It's the
Use
same one,
caution
basically.
when casting it.
I just had to start with 0 followers instead of 2,000.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile.
Saw a bad taste in my mouth from the last time I was on Facebook too, so Facebook's kind of for me sometimes.
Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead.
Bombarda.
Try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Accurate!
Has issues. Is this an appropriate spell to be learning at school? Yes. Learn it. What am I doing? Going to the wrong area. Talents. Oh, that's such a hard choice. I think I'm gonna do this one. I need to start working on the dark arts because I'm starting to get those now.
These rocks have seen better days.
Please. There we go.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Incendio. Confringo.
What in the... Where in the world did I go?
Revelio.
I'm winning.
That wasn't too hard.
Like, screw the frogs. Just fly up there. Very nice. Alright, got 2 things unlocked. Not unlocked yet. No, it's unlocked. Let me look at the map. Alright, we got everything. All the way up. Okay.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the 2 of you did.
Thought I pressed it.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry,
Secret
Poppy.
safe with me.
If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
So Nick, how's your day been going, bro?
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
That's good. That's good.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly
Always.
fans of wizard kind.
You always
The
like cut
poachers
it too
aren't
short and then
helping
you can't get it
matters.
open. I
But
feel
why
that.
would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Revelio.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems
Huh?
that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
Nobody?
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
I mean, Nick's in chat. I'm talking to him. Well, who am I with in the game?
Yeah.
Poppy.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look
He loves
around.
animals.
If the poachers were here,
This is when you have to fight
perhaps
the
we can find
poachers.
out why.
Yes, they're still here. My mouth dirty. I feel like it's black with my face.
I wouldn't mind another piece.
Oh, you got sugar and cheese.
It's raining hard there. Dang. Yeah, you get some big snow now
Revelio.
Where's he at?
in Michigan.
That's in
Why
Michigan.
wouldn't they
Always
take
gets
their
snow.
cages with them when they left?
Oh yeah, they get snow
Pelts.
every year.
That's where Haley's
Still
from.
smoking. They can't have been gone long.
She didn't start doing my nails again. Yeah.
This is
She
goblin
does not
metal.
home now.
Seems out of
No,
place in a
she started
poacher
like-
camp.
Anything
She
interesting?
does it at home.
Poachers were here. All
Can
sorts
you
of
give me a small
evidence.
piece?
Oh, what?
But I
Just
found
cake.
something
That's it.
else.
Oh my.
It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. What they doing out here?
I'd say you go.
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
That's a brilliant idea.
You can learn a lot from weather, though, can't you? It's like everything's foretold right before you.
Petrificus totalis.
Before I find you.
My mother used to always say, a clear head makes way for a clear path. I don't know what your path is, since your head's never seen a clear day.
Thank you.
Petrificus totalis.
Oh, it takes longer actually.
Revelio.
So, get over here, you insolent child!
Depulso.
Potato!
Confringo.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Reparo.
Revelio.
Very nice.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
What I wasn't get. Don't know what Victor was sinking shit.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
They say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
Torturing that thing.
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Revelio.
Trying to collect the dragon egg. It's making me walk so slow.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elemental
Revelio.
supplies will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact.
Centaur's quieter than you.
Don't think you'll get it out of here.
Expelliarmus! Descender! Arrest the momentum.
Let me out, son. Let me out, son.
Yes, I want a bio.
Let me out, son.
You
Let me out, son. 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 How's the view?
Oh no.
How does that feel? Let me out, son.
Ah,
Here's 10 points. Let me out, son.
Expelliarmus!
back from the ball. Not the
Let me out, son.
brightest child.
You'll pay for that. Let me out, son. Let me out, son. Let me out, son. Someone pays attention in herbology. Let me out, son.
I'll put you in it.
Let me out, son.
Descender! Arrest the momentum.
Let me out, son.
Confringo!
Let me out, son.
Incendio!
Let me out, son. Really a scratch. Let me out, son. No. Let me out, son.
Expelliarmus!
Incendio!
Let me out, son.
Confringo!
Really. Let me out, son.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
You after the public speech?
Descender!
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. My boy, Descender.
Expelliarmus!
Over here.
Stop right there. What have you done?
Dependent!
But no.
Like the court of dragons, do you?
Confringo!
See how you like this? There.
Number up wine coming back this way. Tim does not belong in battle. You'd be better suited.
Never liked it. They shall finish what we said. An intruder!
Let me out, son.
find out.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress in the term.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Revelio.
All right. I need Funday.
Confringo. Revelio.
Oh.
Confringo. Not so tricky after all,
Oh,
Merlin.
dang, I had enough time to finish it. Nice. I was going to have to redo it.
Here, Adam.
Revelio.
Here. It's right here. Here you go.
Whew.
Go back. Go. Get on. My shoes. Here, you can watch me play. You sit next to me.
An infamous foe. Kind of interested.
I think you want to sit with me.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Who said crime doesn't pay? You're that hypocrite thief. Just how many witches and wizards?
Time to teach someone a lesson!
Confringo!
Someone messing Levioso!
Depulso!
Would you like me to put you down?
Glacius!
Potato!
Confringo!
Levioso!
Depulso!
You little coward!
Revelio!
Neo!
Confringo!
Back Memora! Levioso! 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 Levioso!
Depulso! Glacius!
I was getting stuck in that wall. Oh, there we go. Is this the boss? Like, I'm so confused.
I know all about you and your violent streak.
Confringo! Glacius! Depulso!
Okay.
Levioso! Levioso!
Confringo!
No.
The beasts are safer now. Revelio! Confringo! Revelio!
All right. I think I did everything I could. Sure.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Wow. Hit me up for the missions. Upstairs.
You didn't think their husband's clever. He's escaped. Whatever. Do you want to walk to work, or do you want me to walk to work?
It's up to you.
Actually hopes for you.
Revelio.
Yeah, don't go through that. I do my business. Yeah, I do my business. I do my business.
So this is the underground harbor. Revelio.
Mom, I'll tell you a story. This God's.
Very cool.
Mom, you already have
Go to the broomstick.
So you want me to take him out, or?
Yeah.
Incendio! That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around his...
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
The Wizards' Council.
That's correct. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
The Peruvian Vipertooth.
Brilliant! Though the viper tooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Hengist of Woodcroft.
That's right! The hide behind.
A demiguise.
Yes! While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a Lethifor?
The Patronus charm.
Well done. The only known survivor of a Lethifold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Gamp.
That's it! One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts...
Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Correct! In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
The rune spore.
That's right! According to parcel mouths, each of the rune's paws' 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny's School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
Mount Greylock.
Well done! The American school was... What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
Amatentia.
That's the answer. Amatentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive, such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in...
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Egbert the Egregious.
That's right. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Haversacking.
That's right. Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when 2 chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a 3rd chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
Bad luck.
Correct. Native to the European coast, what plant excretes stink sap?
Mimbolus Mimbletonia.
Correct. The Mimbolus Mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The Pepper Up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
Linford of Stinchcombe.
Very good. Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would expand on Linford's previous work to create the Pepper Up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
A single slipper.
That's correct. The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
North America.
That's right. The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
Sir Luckless.
Correct! The 3 witches in the story are named Asher, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
The Loch Ness Monster.
Correct. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Ulick Gamp.
Yes. Gamp's great. I'm frankly astonished by how well you did. You have a talent for trivia. Thank you for humoring me by participating. I had a splendid time. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration. You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Yes, the transformation spell. But first, I'd like you to carry out a couple of tasks which will help you to complete your field guide. Attend my transfiguration class once you've done them, and we can begin the lesson.
Revelio.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
If you're still on the restriction elevator, block 3. One of the other 2 mobs based on the century. Let me see.
Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
There you go.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumours of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to an ex-aura in Upper Hogsfield connected in any way to Professor Fig? I can't begin to imagine what that was about.
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest.
Mom, come here. You gotta pull that.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
So mad at you, guys.
Yes, I'll give you one.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
Oh. It's a blanket. Yes, no. Wow. I'm excited.
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts. but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts that Master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged Master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, Master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, Master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
Depulso. So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Oh, I do hope Mary and her neighbours aren't harmed.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned...
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi.
Bombarda! Incendio! Chris. At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the team were insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Accio!
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Revelio! Accio!
This room is full of hooks.
Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! Revelio! Incendio! Bombarda! Confringo! Glacius!
We've rid the world of another spider.
Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Accio! Cabalso! Revelio!
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones.
Incendio! Bones outside the sarcophagus. Seems odd. Revelio! Capulso! Revelio! Accio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! There's something here by the altar. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
What did you find?
Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! Accio! Bombada! Revelio! Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it. But I surmise if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look.
Accio! Wingardium Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
You've done it! I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Confringo! Imperial! Confringo! Depulso! Revelio! Depulso!
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try. This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with runes. That worked. Keep going.
Accio! Accio! Incendio! Bombarda! Confringo! Sendo!
We've rid the world of another spider.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Revelio!
Confringo!
Imperial! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Arresto Momentum! Confringo! Crucial! Bombarda! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Bombarda! Accio! Levioso! Confringo! Confringo! Depulso! Glacius! Crucial! Confringo! Confringo! Depulso! Glacius! Confringo! For a moment there, I thought that'd never end. Accio.
Dead end.
Revelio.
Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian! The relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle. Is that... ominous? Ominous! The sounds we kept hearing. It was you!
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on. Incendio. Bombarda. Bingo. Accio. Depulso. Confringo. Crucio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Imperio. Descendo. Arresto Momentum. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Arresto Momentum. Levioso. Flipendo. Defendo. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Levioso. Crucio. Defendo. Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Depulso. Revelio. Confringo.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
Accio! We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
Revelio.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Crucio.
That's got my attention.
Confringo.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
No! I will make you pay.
Confringo. Revelio.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out. I nearly fell out. I was only young, mind.
Aloha Mora.
I'd fall out now.
There you are. You are terribly outmatched. Surely you can see that.
Confringo! Revelio.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Accio.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Was that your best? You can't stop us.
Keep out the way.
Arresto momentum. Arresto momentum. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Repulsor. Confringo.
Get away.
Confringo. Glacius. I've got them. They'll retreat. We'll make them retreat. Confringo.
I'm handling it.
I won't rest. There you are. Uncle!
They're closing in!
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Salop.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
you